Good morning. How क्या खबर? Hi Abhishek, Anirudh, Archit, Abhinash. Good morning, Prajakta, Bijal, Dipali, Guru Raja. Hi Karthikeyan, Mamta. कैसा रहा? Yesterday, did all of you send out those message? Priya, Rahul, you did it? Great. Samir, you did it. Okay. Samir, hi, good morning. Santosh, Saurav, Suchit, Umesh. Super, super, super. अच्छा, प्रोजेक्ट आपको बिजनेस में मिला? वेरी गुड। कितना किया? 10,000 टॉप अप, 2.5 लाख लमसम। वेरी गुड। रश्मि, यू मिस्ड यस्टरडेज सेशन, क्यों? चलो। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू पिक्ड अप बिजनेस यस्टरडे? नॉट दैट यू हैव टू, इट्स नॉट ए सेल्स परफॉर्मेंस सेशन। अच्छा, you can write how many of you picked up business yesterday after those messages. हम्म। चलो शुरू करें आज का। निखिल, आपने पिकअप किया? वेरी गुड। चलो, so let's continue. So this is primarily the discussions to have during such kind of volatile periods. Okay, देखो, and so अचानक oil price, petrol prices have gone up, and we are having this fear that people have already started discussing. आज पेपर में ये भी पढ़ा कि ब्रेड का भाव बढ़ गया, ऑयल मिल्क का भाव बढ़ गया, एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट इज हैपनिंग एंड पीपल हैव स्टार्टेड डिस्कसिंग grocery bills and EMI pressure and future uncertainty, savings, and so on. So the entire discussion is around that, and we'll try to see to what extent we can make ourselves ready to handle a situation like this and the kind of messaging to do. Okay. Now, remember, clients are already mentally tired. Last 2 साल से there has not been too much of gains. The markets have been flat. And this is something that most advisors are also suffering from. And we, in the process, miss out that this is not just an inflation event. This is a psychology event. Because after almost 2 years and with a mostly flat market, and uh, and we are also started to think कि बॉस मार्केट से मिला क्या, एफडी तो बेटर था, करेक्ट? And now inflation fear is adding one more layer of uncertainty. And this is where weak advisors become invisible at point in time. And if you are a strong advisor, you become unforgettable. Because during an uncertain phase, clients are not only looking for returns, they're looking for interpretation, calmness, and someone who can help them think clearly. So today's session we are going is not about how to predict markets. It is not about saying everything will recover. Anybody can say that, and that will be the most uh, cheap thing to say. Ki markets will recover because we don't know. Nobody knows when markets will recover. So today we are going to discuss something about how potentially a smart MFD can use this uncertain phase to maybe strengthen the trust, reopen conversations, reactivate dormant clients, and quietly build the long-term wealth or AUM. Okay. And remember, bull markets help in portfolio appreciation, but uncertain markets will help advisor establish the authority. And this authority eventually helps in building AUM. So give me a minute. I'm going to uh, look at the presentation deck and see once if it is ready. Let me know once it is visible. Okay. Yeah, it is available with me. Just a second. Yes. Visible, right? Okay. Chalo. The framework, the calm framework. Okay. So, therefore, remember, the real damage isn't the petrol price rise or the diesel price hike or increase in inflation. The real damage is all that emotional fatigueness which is killing all of us. Because markets have been mostly flat, volatility has been high, the global fear has been a constant problem, and clients are getting mentally exhausted. And this is the hidden damage. We can all feel it, but maybe we are not talking about it openly. So, what does happen from a client psychology perspective when markets are flat for so long? Clients are quietly asking the question in their head, how long should I wait now? When returns are absent, logical evaluation has stopped and emotional evaluation has come to the forefront. Flat markets not just hurt the portfolio's return, it is also hurting the patience. Now, during bull markets, clients do not need advisors emotionally, okay? Because the need for that advisor is actually hidden because of the portfolio growth. The uncertain markets, clients desperately need somebody for interpretation. And advisors who communicate calmly actually are the people who become unforgettable over time. So, if we have to look at the two kinds of advisors, one is somebody who is just a transaction oriented advisor versus somebody who is trusted. A transaction oriented advisor, many a times we see during these times, disappears. The trust oriented advisor are the people who steps in and interpret calmly. Okay. And they are the people who actually become the anchors. Okay. And these are the cycles which actually separates the smart ones from the average ones. What are the things not to do during this time? And which is definitely a trap. Don't try to predict the market. Number one. Number two, don't say markets will recover over time. Or don't say market recover ho jayega repeatedly. Don't say that repeatedly. Do not overload with too much of data. Clients are not asking for any economic forecast. They are asking just one simple question. Am I safe? Your role is that not just about a fund seller. Your not role is not just to explain returns. Your role is that of a financial interpreter. You must help clients interpret these uncertain periods in a simple manner. So there is a four-step framework. CALM, calm. C stands for communicate first. A stands for acknowledge the fear. L stands for link it to the reality and then move gradually. When clients panic, don't wait for the client to panic. This is a common mistake. Don't think if somebody has not reached out to you, doesn't mean that they are not worried. They have not found it the time or maybe the inclination to reach out, but everybody could be worried. Don't wait for the client to panic. Reach out first. Be the first one to initiate the conversation before any emotional outburst or fatigue happens. If the emotional outburst happens, redemptions follow. It is difficult to stop the redemption. Acknowledge the fear. Don't dismiss the concern. Validate the concern. Yes, the inflation concern is completely understandable. Say that. Do not dismiss the concern कि boss inflation ऊपर जा रहा है तो एक दिन नीचे आएगा. Talk about the problem. Acknowledge it. Link it to the long-term reality. Shift the perspective. Explain how inflation silently destroys idle money kept in the bank FD. Because पैसा क्या होगा? बैंक में जाएगा. बैंक में रहेगा तो post inflation return is lower. Explain how that inflation silently destroys all the idle money which is kept in bank FDs. The true danger is not about longer market volatility. It is about not doing anything during these times. Move them gradually. Encourage structured, calm deployment rather than sudden market overhauls. Step one, look at ensure SIP continuation. Step 2, look at some staggered deployment. And step 3, and conduct a review of flat market, basis which look at some adjustments. Where does the money stay hiding? And most of the times, idle savings money, FD renewals, old SIP stoppages, okay, dormant clients, underinvested families, okay. This is where you should definitely have a conversation. Uncertain markets reopen conversations, which is sometimes not possible during bull markets. Okay. Tonight, send out a message to our 10 clients. Do not try to sell, just ask. Okay. Would you like a calm review of your current allocation in light of the inflation concerns and flat markets? Send out this message. See how many of them respond back to you. Do you have your confirmation? Send out this message. Would you like a calm review of your current allocation in light of inflation concerns and the flat markets of last 2 years? Okay. Remember, bull markets grow portfolios, but uncertain markets grow advisors' authority, and authority eventually grows the AUM. All the best, everyone. Have a great day ahead. Keep growing your AUM. And tomorrow, we will see you tomorrow at exactly 10:10. All the best. Have a great day. Bye-bye.